like to legitimately raw dog this. So
I'm
before
all
you
about
say,
raw dogging.
I know. Before you say anything that I'm gonna have to edit, be like, do I want to say this?
Yeah, I want to say it. Ladies and germs, welcome to the No Dick Pics podcast. I'm your amazing host, Max.
And I'm Christina. I'm amazing too, right?
You are, but you can't say amazing the second time.
No, but I'm amazing as well. What would my thing be? I'm your sparkly host, Christina.
Yeah, sparkly
Sure.
fits.
So we're legitimately trying to do a no edit podcast this time because it is Wednesday night and I told everyone I would post a podcast tomorrow. So we're trying.
So you're over promising and under delivering.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna this is not under delivering. We're funny. We're gonna put out a good podcast. I put out good content. You wouldn't know because you don't listen. But the last one was good. I was really proud of that podcast. It was a good show. With Missy, it was great. Very proud.
Pat yourself on the back.
I will.
You had a raw dog moment.
What?
What?
That was a very heavily edited podcast, so not really. So we've had a question asking, because I guess we haven't talked about us a lot lately. I kind of feel like we do in a roundabout way, but like when we have
Shirt's
guests.
all yucky.
What's yucky about your shirt?
It's just all. So I haven't taken a shower. I just got back from the gym, so
Yeah.
I got all
Ooh.
duck butter everywhere.
No. Can you explain that to people who don't know what that means?
So it's kind of like swamp ass. Like to
Yeah.
me, guy I worked with years ago, we used to have to install like sports machines, and he would say duck butter. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's duck butter. It's like it just you feel it like on your thighs and your legs. It's like a substance, and it's like duck. And I never heard that, so I use it all the time. Because people never know what that is. Like duck butter, what is that? I'm like, it's a
No.
version of swamp ass. So like when you just have duck, I don't have it now, but when you have it, when you have that just layer of just filth, like sweat, and it's like, yeah, it's duck butter.
Duck butter. The more you know. With the logo with the rainbow.
Hey, when I work in a warehouse with no air conditioning. Now my office has a little bit of air conditioning, but I'm not in my office a lot. I told the guys like just hang out here. I mean,
I'm surprised you guys don't have AC because don't you guys have like stuff that needs to be kept at a certain temperature? Like
no, it never gets too
parts and
hot though.
stuff? Oh, interesting.
I mean, I don't think it helps being in the heat, but then it also doesn't help being in the cold. But we used to have we have a demo room next door. It's this big showroom that the presses are usually in, and they have to be set at a certain temperature. So usually when those are there, we get like the draft of it, and it feels amazing. But now that there's a press not there, they don't turn it on. So like even like the UPS driver would be like, "Wow, it's nice in here." I'm like, "Yeah," but now they're like, "We're gonna save money." That's why I always tell people
That's
like
a good impression.
I'll spend the extra $75 by just jacking the temperature at home to like whatever. So I spend like a $75 to $100 for 3 months to make it comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
understand
been nice
people
in
that'll.
here.
Yeah, I don't understand people that are just they're stingy. It's like, dude, when you walk in, you want to be comfortable. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's not that much of a difference from
No.
like winter to summer, but everyone makes a
So
big deal.
what some people don't realize, and it depends on when you listen to the show, we're all going through a heat wave right now. The whole like Midwest is going through an extreme heat wave. It was like, I don't know, my car said it was 101 today. I don't know if it actually was. I think it was like
But
90 something.
but in the past, it lingers. Like it gets really hot. Usually, it doesn't get really hot till like mid July, and then August. Usually, like a week or two in August, it's bad. But yeah, it's not usually that bad. It's still not bad. I rather take the heat over. I get in this
Oh
argument
my
with
God, I
everyone all
love
the
it.
time.
I
I can
love it.
argument it's easier to cool down in the heat
Mhm.
than warm up in the cold.
I agree.
It's and you're miserable. Like when you're hot, yeah, you're sweating, but you're not like absolutely like shivering. So I don't mind it because in like 3 months it's gonna be shitty again. So that's why everyone loves Chicago summer. I heard it from someone and he had the right point. Everyone loves Chicago summer because it's 10 months of fucking crap.
That's
Like
true.
absolute garbage. Like right after like about mid October, you're fucked. It's
Yeah.
always miserable around Halloween, and then you're done. I wish, like I told someone, I wish we got like 2 months of fall. That would be amazing. Like if like what September is like, because usually the
Mhm.
first week in September is pretty warm. Usually maybe the second you have like they call it the Indian summer, but you can't say
It's like
that.
every year it's different though.
Right. But then like mid September until like about a probably the rest of September and then a little bit of October is just awesome. Like that 65 degrees, it's yeah. But then you get depressed because then it's like you turn the clocks back and it's just like, oh shit, here we go again. And every winter is miserable here. It's fucking 12 days of like gloominess. So
Mhm. And
so
this man needs sunshine. Like
take
more than
advantage.
any person I have ever met, you need sunshine. Like I'm sure if you took vitamin D that would help you, but like I feel like you need
So I can do shit.
actual
Yeah.
sunshine and heat to like cheer you up. I mean, you're a relatively positive person anyway, but you're like Summer Max is a whole different person from Winter Max. Like
It also
completely
has to
different.
do with, I love my kids to death, but I don't have my kids as much during the summer, and that's like less stress. And it's
Mhm.
just, and sometimes the house is just at peace.
Mhm.
At peace.
And it's beautiful. You look at how amazing you look under these new lights. You're glowing. We got some new lights yesterday, thanks to your cousin. We have more coming, but we're slowly
Yeah.
changing everything in the house
The
and making
outdoor
it.
lights are really nice.
Mhm. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So, we're making everything a little more modern, a little update for everything in the house. So, someone asked how we were doing because I guess we haven't really talked about
We're
us.
doing shitty.
Are we?
Oh.
Yeah, they're just looking for an update on how
We're
we're
adding
doing,
drama. Let's
where
add
we
some
stand.
drama.
I don't want to add drama. Do you really want to add drama
Well, for the podcast, not for
for the
life.
show?
All the mamas are crying. Oh, my
You're wa-
baby, he just got drafted.
so for those watching on YouTube, Max is watching the NBA draft.
It sucks these days now. It's
That's
not
why
what it
he
used
keeps
to be.
looking up.
Well, no, I mean it's something different, because everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, these big trades are gonna happen." No, nothing's gonna happen. It's I won't go on a rant, but it's like all these kids are like
You
one and dones. All these kids are like one and dones. It's not like any, yeah. And no one has any idea, but oh well, good for them.
Yeah. But anyway, about us, there is not actually any drama. We're doing fine. There's not really a lot to talk about because we're just good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. We're just,
I'm really good.
I'm even better.
Hmm. It's eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but you're the one looking at me.
No, I'm looking at the draft. No, things are really good. Yeah, things are really good. I'm
Yeah.
happy. There's like no drama, which isn't amazing because it's nice. It's you get to come home and you're not gonna get like even if I do something wrong, it's like I'm not gonna get because in the beginning I always be like, okay, what's her angle? Okay, she's
That's
making
right.
dinner. Okay, she's doing this, she's doing that. What's her angle? Like, what's she gonna add? Because that's how you're just so used to it. So it's good.
I just love you. That's it.
There's more to
So,
it though, so I don't know. I'll figure it out.
is there? What do
There's
you
more
think it
to it.
is?
I don't
What do you
know.
think I'm after?
It's not my money because I don't have any. Maybe just needed a place to stay.
Sure. Yeah.
But this is now your home,
Mm-hmm. It's
except for
getting
that
better
weird
every day.
NDP sign.
Why is it weird?
Just doesn't kind of fit. It's like really small and it's like it's kind of blurry to me.
I think it's fine. It works. I have a sign for you for when you were in the other seat, but then you moved, and now you have a
Now
flower growing out of your head.
I blossom into a lily or whatever that is.
I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. I know how much you love games.
Oh my god.
This is a good one. We haven't done this in a long time. So we're gonna
Think what I'm
do
thinking. Think what I'm thinking.
No. We're gonna do Would You Rather. We did this early on. We're gonna do it again.
Then
I
we do it
think
like
different questions.
well, was it
What?
with wine or something? Was it with
We did Truth or Drink with wine, and that was with Amber. So this one is just us. Are you ready to pay attention
Yeah.
and not watch the draft?
I've never heard of Cedric Coward. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't want to edit. Let's focus. Focus.
Okay.
He can't stop looking. Okay. Would you rather be in a room with everyone you've ever kissed or everyone your partner's ever kissed?
Partners ever kissed? Because I would love to talk to some of those. Yeah.
Who would you like to talk to the most?
Just some people. Like, I don't know. I don't know who's the most. You have some interesting stories. But yeah, I would love to talk to probably the one that followed you around at the Christmas party.
He was a really, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice dude. Super chill.
I
Always
don't want to see.
stoned.
I don't want to see the people that I've kissed.
Yeah, I don't either. No. I would rather see the people I've kissed than the people you've kissed. I think I'm a little bit more jealous than you are, though. Like a lot more.
Yeah, I figure that. I got that
So
hand.
yeah, I would hate that. I would rather be in a room with everyone I've kissed than everyone you've kissed. No, thank you. I don't need that. I know this is a little different for you. For you, it would probably be more like a dick pic. But would you rather accidentally send nudes to your boss or your parents?
Probably my parents.
Your
I don't want to
parents.
send anything to my boss. That'd be weird.
You accidentally sent him a dick pic.
Hey, sorry, I sent you a naked pic. I'll see you on Monday.
See, I think. I
Because
don't
my
know.
parents are different. Like they would just laugh it off. Like, oh, great, all right.
I think I would rather send it to my boss because he would laugh about it, and like I'd be like, "Oh my
But see, it's a
god!"
different dynamic because your boss is a male and you're a female. Now, when you go
Sure.
that male, like you ask anyone, they're not going to send it to their boss because not only is that fucking awkward, like
Yeah.
like it
Oh, it
just
would still be awkward, but it would be
but it would
funny,
not, it would
and we're
change everything.
friends,
Yeah,
so I could be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Please delete that."
yeah. I'm
Like
not friends with
that
my
was on
boss.
accident. So I think it would be a little different with me because of the fact that my boss is someone that I've known for a long time. Ugh, my hair is all messed up. Okay. Would you rather sneeze every time you orgasm or orgasm every time you sneeze? And
Probably
you
sneeze
sneeze
every
like
time. Yeah, when I sneeze every time I orgasm because I don't want to orgasm every time I sneeze
because
because that'd be weird, like out
you
in the
sneeze a
public or in
lot.
the car. No, I go through fits.
You do. So
Like I
that
don't
would
sneeze a
be, you
ton,
feel
but when
great
I do,
after that.
yeah, I have like sometimes 8, 9 straight sneezes. I would be like, I would
Whew.
be exhausted. My pants would be filled. But you like you sneeze out in public, right? Or you
Mhm.
sneeze at a restaurant. It's like, no, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Ah!
I was waiting for you to reenact it. I knew you would. The minute I saw that question, I'm like, oh,
I was gonna do the Harry Met Sally, right?
the scene, the diner scene. Mm-hmm. I think, I don't know. I don't sneeze a lot. So maybe
Do
every
you
time I
orgasm
sneeze.
a lot?
It depends. Do I?
I don't know. That's why I asked you the question.
It depends on what I'm doing. Right now, no. In this moment, I'm good.
I love how she just deflects it.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Deflection.
Sometimes. Okay. Would you rather never wear underwear again or never wear socks again?
Probably, I don't like socks,
I don't either.
but I like the low cut ones.
I don't like any socks. How often do you see me wearing socks?
But I like wearing socks to bed. I just because I'm too lazy to take them off. Probably no socks. There's no underwear would be an issue,
Yeah, that'd be uncomfortable. I agree.
especially if there's duck butter involved.
That's the name of this episode.
Duck butter.
Duck butter. Oh, okay. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have your parents walk in on you?
Like this stage of my life, or like any point
Right
in my
now.
life.
Today.
Probably would have my parents walk in on me. I don't want to see the.
Same. No.
Yeah, I don't want to. Now, when I was younger, I accidentally stumbled into their room, but
Did you?
I didn't see much. I mean, so I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I
I
think I was like
never did.
10 or 11 or something. Yeah,
Never did. So glad.
it didn't scar me or anything. I didn't
It
really
would have
see.
scarred me. So, yeah. No, absolutely not. Rather than walk on me, because, like, I mean, eh. Um, would you rather get a handwritten love note or a flirty picture?
It's a good one. Probably a hand. I don't know, like flirty. I mean, flirty pictures are nice, but I think
Mm-hmm.
handwritten love notes a little different. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Aw. I think a note, too, because, like, you're not a big selfie guy. So, and I don't know. I don't know what a flirty picture would look like from you. You should send me one. No, I actually like that. Stop. No edit podcast, remember?
I'll just send. I'll just caption will say raw dog.
Raw dog. Okay. Would you rather have a big wedding or elope? There's no secret meaning behind this. It's just
Probably
a question.
elope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I already did a big wedding. I don't need to do another big wedding. Mm-hmm. I
Or
agree.
just don't get married again at all.
Yeah. Ooh, the lights just turned on. Wait, one just turned on. That's weird.
I think some of them aren't like because
Oh, nope, the other
yesterday,
one turned on.
yeah, a few of them turned on. I think the ones by the garage. No, I think the one to the right of the mailbox was like one of the last ones to turn on.
Oh, well, I can't see those, but the ones on the garage are both on now. Okay, that's really interesting for the listeners. No
They're
edit
like,
podcast. Sorry. Okay. This is a good one. Would you rather take a submissive role or a dominant role in the bedroom?
submissive.
Answer it for me.
Oh, you want the dominant?
I want the dominant.
Yeah, you do, but you won't say it.
I would rather be submissive. If you be dominant. I can be dominant though.
Yeah.
You know. We won't elaborate. Okay. Would you rather only have sex in the morning or only have sex at night?
Probably morning because it dictates the rest of the day.
Yeah? Like if you could only have it during a certain time of day, you'd rather have it in the morning?
Yeah, because then I can sleep at night.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't would that feel
Morning
kind of
or like
rushed?
early. I mean, mornings till like noon. So
Yeah, that's true. No. I love morning sex. So I don't know. I feel like the only reason night would be my answer is because you have more time. I think in the morning it might be rushed. I think you're fine with that.
wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Would you rather hook up in a car or in the shower?
See, showers, people think it's easy and it's not. There's a lot
Okay,
of
let's elaborate because with you, you're very tall. So
yeah.
the
It's
logistics are a little bit trickier.
yeah. Especially I don't yeah. I would say car.
I don't know. I would say shower. Car's awful.
It
We've never
depends
done
what
that.
car though.
Yeah. Have you done that before?
Sex in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah. Like in high school. Right?
Let's say
Just
like
me?
4 years ago or something.
4 years ago?
When I first started dating.
In the car?
Yeah.
As a grown up?
Yeah. It
Okay.
was tough, don't get me wrong, but we didn't have
Yeah. It's
we were
awkward.
kind of we didn't have really a place to go, so
Yeah. I don't want to think about that. Okay. What I also know the answer to this one, but we'll ask for the listeners. Would you rather be the big spoon or the little spoon?
I'm always the big spoon.
You're not always the big spoon. What would you rather be?
Probably the little spoon.
See, I do it in the morning. Like I cuddle with you in the morning. You're like, hmm. It's so cute.
You wake me up from my dream.
And it's a good thing. Like you're glad I woke you up.
A lot of times, yeah, because I'm usually getting killed or running from something.
Are
I
you
have
really?
I get weird ass dreams. Yeah, I have dreams where it's like a movie. Yeah.
You don't tell me about them. Are they like traumatic? Is that why?
No, they're not traumatic. I mean, I know it's a dream, so
Oh, interesting. Every night?
no, just here and there.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Um, I'd rather be the little spoon. I love
I had a
that.
dream the other night. We were on a date. I think it's no, it was last night because you showed me that clip where the guy was like with a girl and she was talking about his ex and his
Oh
ex
yeah,
sat
yeah,
down with
yeah,
someone he
yeah.
was hooking up with. No, it was last night. I had a
Mm-hmm.
dream that we went to dinner and in the restaurant were all my exes.
All of them.
Yeah, I was like,
I would
ugh.
hate that so much. Would I? It depends on how cute I was that night. If I was like really like
But
bringing
if
it
you're
and I
with
looked
me,
really
so it doesn't
good,
matter. We
yeah.
we own yeah, we walked in, we owned it. We're like, yeah, what's up?
If I looked really good, I'd feel really good about it. If I looked like this, I would not. There's just not a lot of effort happening tonight. Um, okay, I have one more, and then I'll play that clip. Would you rather stop? Actually, I have a few more after this. Would you rather have your partner read all of your old text messages or go through your social media history?
Either one. I mean, I don't. I mean, my social media history is like cleared out, so no one knows it. But
It's cleared out. What do you mean?
I like clean out my messages, like I clear history.
You like your Facebook Messenger?
Oh no, I thought you just like browser and stuff.
Yeah.
Like also, I okay, social media. Oh, I probably my text messages.
You'd
There's
rather
probably
me look at
some.
your text instead of your social media?
Well, not social media. You can look at my social media now. I'm thinking like anytime. Well, yeah, I'll probably go social media then, because I'm not hiding anything now.
Were you before?
I mean, not hiding anything, but like probably the last few years, there's probably been some weird stuff. But you know my weird stuff, so I don't know why that
Yeah.
changes. You see my algorithm.
I know it's becoming mine, so thank you for that.
You said social media, but I thought of like web browser history. So I was like, I mean, right off the
Okay, let's
divorce,
change
yeah,
the
there have been a
question
lot
then.
of
I know though.
yeah.
Is there anything I wouldn't know about? Or anything
No,
that would surprise me knowing you? Probably not. I don't know. I don't really have anything to hide. I don't care if you look at either.
yeah,
So, I don't know. Maybe social media because I think it would take you a lot longer to go through all my texts. You'd be reading that shit forever because I don't delete anything and it goes back like to when I got my phone for the first time. So
Is it text messages between us or just text messages
all
altogether? Oh yeah, do social
I
media then.
did delete.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a reason for that?
No, but like every text I've had, like I don't,
Hmm.
who knows? Some so
You delete your text though sometimes.
yeah, if I'm done with someone, like I delete it. Like so we had this group called the A Squad. It was me and a couple guys we used to work with.
Hmm.
Some of the conversations I said, dude, if the government's watching, we're all in trouble. Some of these conversations were insane. Like about like just killing people and just
Oh no.
it was interesting.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
think
like
only
my
one
girl
person
chat.
would listen from the A Squad maybe to this, and he would laugh, be like, "Yeah, we haven't." I think I still have the group open, but like no one's really respond to it.
I I don't really delete stuff. I deleted Christmas Guy just because it was unhealthy to have him there. And then I deleted the last true gentleman because Christmas Guy wanted me to delete him. So those conversations are gone. But pretty much
The
every other
last,
conversation I've ever had is the last true gentleman and I'm sad I did because he sent me all that erotic art he made. The last true gentleman, not Christmas Guy, obviously. But it was really funny. I mean, it wasn't funny. He was actually a really good artist, but it was like the whole like him sharing stuff with me was really
so
entertaining.
what was like exotic art? Like him? Was it him naked or was
No,
it other?
it was like couples having sex or just like women. But he was a really good artist.
I'd be
Like they
into
were
that.
good. They were like really well done. I'm like, holy shit, I can appreciate art. I mean, it was all like very explicit, but like it was very well
It's
done.
art. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Let me share the video. Okay, it's a little annoying because it's also an ad for these like chocolate things. So he's opening the box of chocolate things at the same time. But this is Jason Tartick's story. Jason Tartick is from the Bachelor franchise.
That's what I
Um,
was talking about earlier, right?
yeah, yeah, he was engaged to Caitlin Bristow's. They broke up a while ago. He dated another influencer for a little bit. They broke up. So he's single. And he had this story to share.
This is what inspired my dream.
Play a game. How do you proceed? And we'll call it the awkward first date situation. So here's what happens. Go on a date, go to the sushi restaurant. Probably 75 tables in the place. And within the first, I don't know, let's call it 15 minutes, she starts talking about her ex, which by the way, I'm okay with. People say that's taboo. No, like air it out. Talk to me. That's great. Maybe a little early, 15 minutes, a little bit too much. But hey, here we are. You can't make it up. Like a scene out of a movie. While she's telling me about this, her ex sits down, like next to us. Sits down with a girl that I've had like I don't know what you call it these days, like a fling, a situationship, a little, I don't know, how do you do, whatever, like 2-3 months ago. And when I say sits down, like we're across from each other like here, and there was like a booth facing this way, and they sit there. I could touch, I could, I could hear everything. How do you proceed? Where do you go? Do we talk to him? Do we say hi? Do we not say hi? You text him? You get a new table? These are incredible. I'll tell you in the comments what happened. But tell me, how do you proceed?
I don't know if he ever actually went into the comments to say what happened. Oh, he did. He said, "Here's what we did." Well, the funny part is she didn't know it was someone I knew, and I didn't know it was her ex. So the funniest part was when she told me and I told her. The reaction was priceless. By the time we laughed it off and told one another and decided we'd ask our waitress to request a new table, they were gone. We kind of did we did kind of give the head nod, hey, wave. The good news is after they left and the little interaction, she didn't talk about her ex anymore. Whole situation was beyond bizarre though. That's crazy. What are the
Yeah.
chances that her ex-boyfriend is on a date with someone that he was hooking up with and they sit next to them? They live in Nashville. That's a
But what are
relatively big city,
outside of the restaurant? What are the chances her ex is hooking up with someone he hooked up with?
right?
That's crazy. So
Yeah. So that's pretty funny. Have you run into an ex, like out in the wild? Other than like your ex-wife, that's different.
I haven't yet, and I'm always kind of worried about that because there's a couple. I had a couple exes in Berwyn, and
Mm-hmm.
so sometimes when I'm in Berwyn,
We
not
don't go to
now.
Berwyn all that often.
No, no, no. But when I was seeing one of them, there was an
Mm-hmm.
ex out there, and so I was kind of leery, like kind of looking over my shoulder because it was Mexico.
The
the
Mexico trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I haven't yet. I'm surprised because a few of them live pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, only one lives close now.
I
So
haven't run into any of mine that I
she
know
lives in
of.
Schaumburg, so I was like, I'm surprised, and she,
Which
of course,
one?
she's.
What's her nickname? Don't say her name. I don't want
Oh,
to edit.
I don't know
I
what
guess it
she's
doesn't matter because
considered.
could be a
Yeah,
million.
but no,
Okay. Yeah.
she loved Target, which every woman does. And so whenever we go to that Schaumburg Target, I'm like, there's a good chance I can run into her. I don't know.
Mhm.
I kind of left things off, so I don't know if she'd be really happy to see me. I think she would, because she was such a nice person. She
Yeah.
was. So,
Mhm. I love that.
yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm sure she was.
The rest of
You have
them
good
are
taste.
away. They're all. I don't even know where they live.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
It's very unlikely for me to run into anyone out here because most of the people I dated were in the western suburbs. There is a chance we could run into a softball because he lives down the street. So I mean, I don't know. He plays a lot of softball, so I guess there's not a
But
high chance that
is
we
he
would.
really an ex?
No,
I
he's
mean,
not. He's just
yeah.
someone. He's the only person out here that I've dated. Um, I've run into your ex though. Like when I went to the vet, your ex-wife was there. That's a little different.
Yeah. I gotta take a
But
bathroom break.
oh, okay.
So talk amongst yourselves.
The No Edit podcast brought to you by Max Peen.
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be able to hear you. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna cut this part. The No Edit podcast is going to be edited. Shocking.
All right. Like a new man. Woo. It's because
Okay.
I go to the gym and I drink a ton of
Yeah.
water.
You
So
made it pretty far, so I'm impressed. You made it half
yeah.
an hour. We're almost done, I promise. Okay. I have a few more, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna be done. And this could be a quickie
You don't
episode.
have like a story or a sex story and a scandal?
No.
No.
I came up with the question. Well, I didn't come up with them. I Googled
Yeah,
the
you didn't come
questions.
up with them, but
Okay.
would you
Would you?
rather be doing a podcast right now or watching the draft?
I'd way rather be doing a podcast.
Yeah, of course. That's my only answer.
Of course.
Yeah.
Same, right?
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or do
Would
both.
which is what you're doing. Would you rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media?
Search engines. Not even close.
You'd rather use search engines
No, not
or
use.
get rid of them?
Get rid of
Oh,
them.
no. I don't know. Like,
Social media? Are you kidding me?
I
I just
know.
on TikTok all the time on Instagram. I don't need search engines because a search
I
engine is
do.
not Siri. So remember that.
It kind of is, isn't it? I
Even
don't know.
I'll deal with it.
That's a
Yeah.
little loophole. I Google so many things. I don't know. That's hard. I don't think I could give up search engines because, like, I'd be dumb then. I wouldn't know
There's ways
anymore.
around it. Yeah, that's true. But there's ways around it. There are ways around everything.
Yeah. And I use social media for this. But I don't know. People who don't have social media are amazing. Like my cousin doesn't have social media. I'm like, what do you do with all your free time? You must have
Yeah.
so much time that's not wasted scrolling. Like, do you have hobbies? Like, what do you do with your life? She's so productive. Could you ever not have social media?
I don't know how I would survive.
No.
I mean, most of my life, like a lot of my life, I didn't have it, which is, I remember like so on Facebook. So I knew of Facebook because I, I was older, but I went to a broadcasting. It wasn't broadcasting. It was like a sports career camp. Not, it wasn't
Mhm.
really a camp. We went, and so there were some kids that just got out of college. So I was like, I was like 6 or 7 years older than them, and so I was hearing about this Facebook that is because at the time it was only on college campuses. So I
Mhm.
knew about it. So then I get home and maybe that next year it got huge. I remember I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. And I remember I gave in like right before I got married, I remember I finally gave in, but I kept telling I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give in.
You didn't get on it until right before you got married?
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
But that was 2009.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So you weren't on MySpace?
No, it's on MySpace. It's not Facebook.
Did you have a song and did you use HTML to edit your?
No.
Mine was all pink and cute.
I liked MySpace. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was more of a MySpace person than Facebook, but
Who was in your top 8?
I don't remember.
You don't know?
I don't remember. No.
Did you put your friends in your top 8, or you just left it to do whatever it was gonna do?
I can't even remember. This is so long ago.
Wow. Okay. This is a dumb one to end on, but
Who was your friend though? Who was the friend you got in MySpace right away? The creator?
Tom?
Tom, yeah, that was my favorite.
I know a guy who was on Tom's friends list. He was number 2 on his top 8, and he didn't know who he was. He'd never met him, and he got all these friend requests because people were like, "Oh my gosh, you must know Tom." And he's like, "I don't know Tom. I don't know why I'm in his top 8." But
You know, Ryan and Kathy met
thing.
on MySpace.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. How did they meet though?
I think he messaged her or something, and then they just set up a date or
he
something.
slid into her DMs
Before it was sliding into your DMs.
Nice. Okay. Would you rather?
No, never mind. Edit
Stop. No, don't make me edit. Would you
I'm gonna
rather?
make you edit all day. You can edit all fucking day.
Then I can't
edit
rub
this.
Then I can't rub your feet.
Oh, yeah.
See, I should have led with that. And then you'd be like, "Oh no, this is gonna be perfect." I already have to edit out the bathroom break. Okay. Would you rather never have to wait in line or always have a parking spot?
Never wait in line.
Same.
I never have parking spots anyway, and I'm getting through with it.
I hate waiting in lines. I hate it so much. And it's so funny because one of the biggest vacations we used to go on was
you're
to
a Disney World
Disney.
freak, so you would, yeah.
I am not a Disney World freak. Let's clear that up. I am not.
Have you gone to Disney World without kids?
Yes, many times.
You're a Disney freak.
No, but that
in
was
my
not,
book. You are. So
that was not because I said, "Hey, let's go to Disney World." That was not my idea. I was taken to Disney World. But all you're doing is waiting in lines the whole time you're there, and it's not my favorite. So I would absolutely rather never wait in a line ever again.
Concerts,
oh my
everything.
God.
No lines.
You gotta pee during a sporting event. No lines. That's amazing. That'd be beautiful. So that's all I have.
Speaking of peeing,
you have to go again?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh. So
could have gone so many directions. So I was because I said speaking about peeing, it could have gone so many directions. I was curious.
There's a few ways we could have gone with that. I thought you meant you had to pee again. I took the innocent route because I'm wholesome and pure.
Wait, who? Who's wholesome and pure?
The look on your face.
Wait, so wholesome and pure.
Mm-hmm.
At what age were you pregnant with your first kid?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, wholesome and pure. My ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a problem. I was a teen mom before it's cool to be a teen mom. I'm a trendsetter.
I know MTV tried to make it cool. Has being a teen mom ever been cool, really?
It was for a minute. It was a thing. People made a lot of money off of it, and I did not. So, yeah. But we do have some exciting episodes coming up. I know I say that every time, but we really do. We have our sex expert. I promise she is coming on soon. We are just working out some scheduling issues. So she will be on soon. I'm still working on our surprise guest from the Fred Show. And we have some other ideas.
Like it's going well.
No, we're talking. It's just making getting a date figured out is tricky.
They used to
Summer's
say,
hard.
slow and low, and you'll be pleasing.
What? Wait,
That's like,
say more words. What?
slow and low, and you'll be pleasing. It means like the slow pace, you'll be all right. It doesn't mean that this is from Mystery Science Theater 3000. You remember that show?
Mm-hmm.
When it first came out, it was on Comedy Central. No one had Comedy Central except in the city. So my uncle used to tape them. We'd go on vacation. He'd bring like all these videotapes, and there was this one scene. He's like, "Slow and low, and you'll be pleasing." And I'm a kid, so I have no idea what it means. And then you get older, like, "Oh yeah," but yeah. So
Okay.
keep it slow and low, and you'll be pleasing.
In booking guests?
Anything.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, but we have some ideas for episodes as well. We're gonna bring Biana back at some point and do our episode about men and dating issues that men face and things like that. So, trying not to get our sex expert and Biana too
I'm gonna have
close
to
to each
try to
other.
reach out. We gotta get some male guests.
Yeah. Well, we have one pending. I just want to do the sex episode first, and then so they're gonna be a little spaced out. That's my plan. I have a plan, sort of. So, yeah. Do you want to talk about what you learned from the episode with Missy? Because we didn't do that.
I learned a lot of stuff.
I did too. It was a really good episode.
I didn't realize. Obviously, the biggest takeaway was the prenup
Mm-hmm.
because you're always.
Let me recap real quick. If you didn't listen to it, go back and listen to it. Episode 40. Stop.
Oh,
Episode 44 is our interview with divorce attorney, family law attorney, Melissa Kufel. She talks about a lot of things when it comes to divorce and just like the law in Illinois, or really any state that does equitable, whatever divorces, which a lot of states do. So it was a great episode. If you did not listen to it, go back and listen to it. Even if you're not getting divorced, it's just a really good episode.
I forgot the question you asked because you're just rambling.
I'm not rambling. I'm just recapping. What did you learn from that episode?
About the prenup.
Yeah.
And how you're always under the impression that it's like one person doing it for the other just to protect their money.
Mm-hmm.
But like she said, it's almost like you're just drawing up a contract.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the whole equal thing, like I've known about it, but I didn't really know about it that well, that that's the equal. So if they're just fighting, it's like, and then.
Well, that's something I learned when I was going through it with her is she's like, I don't know that the judge is going to approve that. If I'm like, what do you mean? Like, because we came to an agreement, and she's like, if the judge doesn't find that that's fair or like equitable, then they're not gonna sign off on this. And I'm like, that's a thing they can do. And she's like, yes. So
Yeah,
that's
just learn a lot of stuff.
Did not know that.
I feel like a lot of people, like I said this when she was on, I feel like a lot of people going in don't want it to be civil, but then they start listening to the wrong people. I shouldn't say the wrong people. They just listen to people in their life, like, oh, you should get more, you should get more, you should get this and this, and then But like I said, I came from a different part. We got it done, and it was just like,
you guys are still good. Like, it's like, I don't know. I know a lot of people go through like cooperative divorces.
there was no one at fault. We both wanted the same thing. I was shocked that, like, I thought I was gonna really have to push her to do it, but she was like, I think she was ready too, and that was the thing. The family didn't get it. The family didn't understand. So, but it's just
well,
like,
because I think people always assume something happened or some kind of drama or some kind of huge thing happened to cause it, and that's not always the case.
Well, in my case, something happened, but it wasn't like that, and that kind of fueled it. But then there was that balance, like she didn't want to make it about that. It was also because, we just wanted a divorce. But I mean, and I remember my cousin who helped us with the lights. She even talked to my mom and said, "Listen, like I have friends and they get along. Like it's possible." Because my mom was like, because the only divorce she knows of is on my dad's side, and my dad's side of the family. They're probably not listening, but if they're listening, I love you guys, but your side's fucking crazy. I mean, they are. They're just everyone got divorced and married someone else in the circle or some stuff. And the divorce is kind of crazy. Like there's a lot of like stories and divorces weren't the best. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's all my mom knew because my mom, like, I don't think anyone in her family divorced. I actually know her brother did.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle got a divorce, but it was, so I don't know. And she just thought like, oh no, because I remember I always thought talking to my parents was going to be the easy part. I was kind of talking to my ex-wife's parents, but it actually ended up being her parents were fun or were better with it. My mom was like distraught. I remember the next day I just went over there just to talk to him myself. Mom's like, "Me and your father had to drink like 3 bottles of wine. It was rough." I was like, "Wait," and then I started talking more and more, and I think my mom was seeing it, and she never really kind of fully thought it until she saw when I was on my own and doing stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, you truly are happier. Like I was wrong."
Yeah.
So
It's Maggie.
was it?
Someone's knocking. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people hope their divorce is like that, and they hope it's going to be cooperative, and they hope it's going to be like a very civil thing. And I think that's the intention for a lot of people, but I think people get their feelings hurt very easily, even more so than they normally would, just because it's a very emotional time.
But if it's not both, if it's one person deciding it
Yes.
and one person doesn't want it, they're gonna drag it out because in their mind they're like, if I drag it out, maybe she'll change her mind.
Well, yeah, because like I'm in
He or
these
she will
groups.
change her mind. Yeah.
I'm in this like divorce group, and it's just
How
like
many groups are
look,
you in?
I'm in a lot. It's a
Yeah,
neighborhood
yeah.
thing. But like I'm in this group and this woman is asking for advice because she's like, my husband wants a divorce and I want to do anything I can to save this. What can I do? And I want to be like, it depends on like the situation, but if he's at the point where he's asked for it more than once, I don't know that there is a going back from it. Like there could be if they're good counseling and all that, but like typically when one person wants out, they're probably not going to change their mind in my experience and what I've
Yeah.
seen. So it's tough. It's
And
tough,
you've seen
but
a lot.
I've seen a lot. Yeah. So yeah, it was a good episode. I'm really proud of it. So if you are joining us because you listened to
This
that
episode
episode,
or the last one?
the last one, this one
Okay.
it is what it is.
It's a
They can't
raw dog
they can't all
episode.
be winners.
They all can't be duck butter.
Okay. And with that, we're done. So thank
I'll
you
go
for
to a
joining
steak
us.
place and be like, "Do you have duck butter?" They
No.
might
Oh
because that
God.
that could be a thing.
Duck's so
I'd,
good too. Now that's all I can think
I'd
of.
like a medium rare fillet, and can I get a side of duck butter?
Oh no.
Would you like that melted? Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew. Okay, we're done.
And
All
Grey
right.
Poupon.
Thank you for joining us. Please follow us on social media. You can find us on Instagram at
This is
no.
all your fault because you had to promise people, "Oh, I'll get a podcast out Thursday." So this is on you. So this is
Can I
on you.
finish my spiel?
This is on you. Just remember that.
Okay.
This is on
Okay.
you.
Please follow us on Instagram at NoDPicsPod. Everywhere else at NoDickPicsPod. You can email us your stories, questions. Stop it. At NoDickPicsPod@gmail.com. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us anywhere podcasts are found. Obviously, you found us, so you're doing something right. But we'll be back
About time.
next week. We're coming back next Thursday. We're changing our release date to Thursdays. So check in every Thursday for an all new episode of No Dick Pics. Do you got anything else?
So we're gonna start like recording on Tuesdays or Wednesdays or what? It's gonna mess with my week now.
No, it's not going to change anything for you. Everything's going to be the same. It's just the day I release it is going to be different. You don't do anything different. Just show up when I tell you to show up.
See what I'm saying? Just show up when I tell you to show up.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okie dokie.
Look pretty. Be funny. Okay. We're
I'm
done.
always funny.
I'm always funny because I'm the funny
No,
one.
see, it's not about you again. You said I'm always funny, and then it's like, no, I'm always funny. So if I said
Mhm.
I'm always pretty, like, no, I'm always pretty. It's like You gotta ease off the gas.
Okay, I've been trying to end this show for like 5 minutes.
You know how I'm gonna end this show?
Ow.
You keep
No,
it low and
God.
slow, and you'll be
Okay.
pleasing. Oh God, with a side of duck butter, and we're good. We're good then.
All right.
I'm gonna make you edit the shit out of this.
I'm not going to. I'm going to edit out the pee break, and that's it.
No, I won't do anything.
Stop it. Okay, we're done. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Bye.